So, back from another run. Forgot my phone again, so it's backyard. That's what you got. I just wanted to comment on a message that one of my followers sent me. I'm going to say a week and a half ago. It was a video from a rowing club in downtown London, England, and this rowing club's purpose, as their stated purpose, their mission, is to transform the lives of underprivileged children for the better through rowing. Okay? So they've got this rowing club, they've got big donors, lots of boats, and beautiful rowing club. And what they do is they open up their doors to underprivileged kids and they teach them the sport, and they let all of the beautiful things that rowing can teach transform their lives for the better. Awesome. I think it's a wonderful mission. It's just the right thing to do, right? But naturally, those of you who know my background, who know my message, will know my question. And my question is this: why is it just underprivileged kids? Explain that to me. So does that mean for the other half or whatever percentage of the athletes who sign up for rowing, do we then consider them privileged on some level? And therefore, we're gonna make it our mission to do something different, right? Like win stuff. We're gonna chase national championships, city championships, international championships, what you name it, right? We're gonna make it our mission with you to win things, but we're gonna make it our mission with underprivileged kids to let the sport transform you for the better. Doesn't make sense. Those of you who know that in my last gig as a rowing coach at a school, it was my stated mission, written mission, to transform the lives of the young girls and boys who went through our rowing program for the better through all of the beautiful things that rowing provides them, right? That was our stated mission. There were some alumni on our board of directory who thought it was hooey. They wanted the stated mission of the club to win medals, to become a national champion again, international force, all these things. Totally get it. But for me, what I had learned is that there is nothing that is involved in transforming the lives of young boys and girls for the better through rowing that doesn't create a high-performing athlete, right? They hold hands. It's the same. Whatever it is that you learn through the sport of rowing, discipline, commitment, perseverance, discipline, I already said discipline, hard work, so work ethic, strength, camaraderie, synergy, all of the important life lessons that rowing can teach young athletes and transform their lives for the better, all of those things fall under the same list or category of what it takes to win national championships, period. And so my question is, why don't we do this for every athlete? And why don't we do it for every sport? It's not just rowing, it's every sport. Whatever it takes to become a high-performing athlete in you name it sport is what is required, is what happens in the transformation of that young boy or girl. Period. And we don't have to stop at teenagers, right? We can extend that to elite athletes, to national team athletes. It's why when I sent that letter to Rowing Canada after their debacle in Paris, that I said, I would invite you to consider that your mission could change. Don't make it about owning podiums and winning medals and all that sort of stuff. That will come as a byproduct of transforming the lives of your athletes. Make the mission of Rowing Canada to transform the lives of your athletes first. The byproduct of that will be exceptionally high-performing athletes. The byproduct of that will be all the medals and podiums that you want to own, right? Horse before the cart. And when we get it backwards, when we put the chase ahead of the transformation, that's when we get into trouble, right? That's when we build toxic cultures, because we lose sight of what is the point of this sport. But sometimes we need a program that is dedicated to transforming the lives of underprivileged athletes to remind us what is the purpose of sport, period. And I would even go so far as to say that business owners can do the same thing. If a business's mission is to transform the lives of their employees, my argument would be that what it takes to transform the lives of your employees is what is involved in creating exceptional employees. And then the byproduct of that is a high-performing company. And the byproduct of that is sales and earnings and you name it. Again, it's horse before the cart, right? When we get things lined up properly, when we go after what's required next, and we make it about an athlete-centered or a student-centered or an employee-centered culture, we become more successful. I've seen it a bunch of times. You can't argue me the other way. I'm sorry. At this stage of the game, I've lived both ways, and I would always go with the transform the lives strategy first. So to the person who sent me the video, thank you. You raise a great point. And to the club in London that's doing that, freaking awesome. Way to go. But I would love for other sporting organizations and businesses and schools and what have you to adopt the same mission. Transform the lives of your athletes through sport, not just win banners and all that crap. That will come as a byproduct. Okay, so thanks for that. And beautiful day here. Had an awesome run in the woods. Time to get on with the day. Okay, love to everyone. And take care of yourselves. And we'll see you next week. Okay, bye everybody. Bye-bye.